Today I'm doing a Stitch Fix video. I have got my latest Stitch Fix. I get it about once every 4 months now. And I have got some autumn colours here. Look, ready for the autumn, ready for the fall. Let's see what Stitch Fix has sent me. And before I go too far, I will link down below a discount code for you. And if you open it up, show more, you'll find a discount link to Stitch Fix so you can try it out for yourself. And where I can find these items as well individually as I do the try on, if I can, I will link those down below as well. So open up, show more for more details. And don't forget to also do this thing, you know, here, this thing. And right, let's just get on and see what they've sent and what it looks like. And prices, of course, very important, prices. Right, quick change into my own vest top so that I can try on some items. This, if you're interested, this is Reese. It was recommended to me, actually. Someone said Reese camisoles and vest tops are really good. And actually, I do really like it. It's very comfortable to wear. So this is Reese. If they're still available, you know where to find them. Oh, and say the reason I got the Reese camisole was because I was looking for a strap to a cami that covers the bra strap, and someone said to me, Reese have got some. So that's why I got these anyway. And it does, look, it does. There, you can't see that. Right, let us wheel in the clothes and see what we've got. Ta-da! Here we go. This is it. A vision in navy and green is what it is. A vision in navy and green. But I like it. Very autumnal. So let's have a look. Slightly crooked rail here. Let me just get this rail straight. Here we go. Olive cargo pants. These are Editor's Cut, which is a Stitch Fix own brand. They have got, as cargo pants have got, they've got pockets all over the place and buttons all over the place. That's a good thing for me. I'm a natural style personality. It's the sort of thing I wear. Buttons. More buttons, the more pockets, the better, really. And on the hem at the base, there's also a button and a turn up. It's a turn up that is permanent, you know. Actually, no, you could actually, if you had long legs, you could actually undo this and take them down again, turn them down further. Yeah, you could. I probably have to shorten them up a bit. Still, pockets all over the place. And I have been looking for a new pair of cargo pants because I have some existing ones from Fat Face that are about 7 or 8 years old and out of date because there's nothing wrong with them other than they're uncomfortable on me because the waist is low. And then so the tops I'm wearing with them just give me this big tummy hanging up the top. So I've been looking for some more modern cut cargo pants because I know I wear khaki or olive cargo pants so much in the spring and the summer and the autumn, so much. So these would be a very good addition to my wardrobe. How much are they? The Editor's Cut trousers are £49. I am going to wear them because they're the only base item here in Centre. I'm going to wear them to show everything else. So these cargo pants I adore, need another pair in my life. Anyway, will now donate my other ones. Well, maybe one of my daughters would like them, or maybe they'll be perfect for charity because there's actually nothing wrong with them. I don't need 2 pairs, so I will actually have these, keep these. Next item again is a Stitch Fix own brand, Editor's Cut again, and this is a Breton. I would have thought I had enough Bretons in my life, but actually I don't. I did have a few years ago. I have got rid of quite a few recently because over the years they do shrink. You know, over 5 years of washing, they shrink and become a bit too tight around my stomach and my bust, and so I have reduced my quantity of Breton, so I did need some replacements. Now this is classic striped, and Breton is Breton is actually not the right word because a true Breton has a certain number of white and blue stripes. So let's call this a striped navy and white top, slightly cropped sleeves, slightly, so it shows the wrist, and a loose, not a tight knit, a loose knit long sleeve t-shirt material. So perfect. Let's try these on with the cargo pants. Very much like this. I wouldn't wear it loose. This is how it looks loose. I wouldn't wear it. This is how I'd wear it. I would wear it front tucked into the cargo pants. That top is £32. And editor's cut you can only get from Stitch Fix. So those items I can only, give you the Stitch Fix link. And maybe you could say to them that's what you would like. If you've seen these items and like them, put them in your write-up and say, actually, I like those two. Can you send me those two? The cargo pants or the striped or the both. Right, then, let's move on to a coatigan. They sent through this very interesting moss green coatigan from Only. And this was in the preview and I ticked it to say, yes, I'd like to see it. I absolutely adore it. So not only, trying it on to show you, but also trying it on with the breton as well and the cargo pants. Now, I wouldn't wear it with the cargo pants, but I think it looks great with the breton. Absolutely great with the breton. Love it, love it. This is going to be so useful for the those cooler days in the autumn. Or sitting, you sometimes, I don't know, when you go out, when you're allowed out, and you go to a pub, you don't know if it's going to be by the door, whether it's going to be cold every time the door opens and so on. And something like this that looks really nice and elegant, a bit like a moto, but it's just a different vibe and it's a different look, would keep you warm. Because you're not wearing a coat, but you're wearing something that's going to give you that warmth in those locations where you don't know if it's going to be hot or cold. So the coatigan, absolutely adoring this. The price of this coatigan, because as I said, it's by the brand Only, and I do like Only. I like Only jeans. I think they're fantastic. I like the Only brand, and I think I've got some Only blouses as well. I was introduced to Only through Lucchiero, I think it was in the first place. So Only coatigan is £38. Not a bad price for this, is it? Not a bad price. Next up is mint velvet. Now, if you're watching me from the UK, many of you will know mint velvet. In the US, you can get mint velvet. If I can find this, I'll link it for you. Anyway, it's a navy blouse. It doesn't have buttons down the front. It's just a V-neck, but with a collar. And it has a pleat at the back. It's got turned up sleeve here and slightly cropped, I think. Thinking my arm length, maybe not. Oversized, it's described as oversized, so there's certain things it would look good with, like skinny jeans or with leggings. Tucked in to give that loose blouson effect with other things, like with other jeans and cargo pants. So untucked, I wouldn't generally wear it untucked, but there's nothing wrong with it. It is a great shape for wearing it untucked with the right base item, but I don't tend to wear leggings very much. Jeggings, I'd wear this untucked with say normal jeans with the cargo pants and rest of the jeans I wear these days, and even chinos. I would do a front tuck, and because it's oversized, then get that oversized shirt effect. I think it's a fantastic style shirt. Very pleased with this blouse from Mint Velvet as well. And this price is £59 at the time that they've got it on here and I'm buying it. Oh, and does it go with the coatigan? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It looks very good with the coatigan. A jumper. So this is sort of like a jumper style, but it's much thinner and it's made of polyester cotton, 50% cotton, and some elastane as well to give it some stretch. Got a slight pattern to it in embellishment. It's the material, a sort of a waffle I suppose effect material. Navy boat neck here, so you can have the neck up or down. Tunic, I guess, is what you would call it, a tunic, but it's thin enough that you could actually, so it's not a thick, stiff tunic. It's not thick and stiff. It's tunic shape, but I would say, but it's very flowy. It's flowy, so you could actually do things with it, manipulate it, belt it, put, front tuck it, and so on. So that's a navy Hobbs jumper, which equally goes with the cargo pants and goes brilliantly with the coatigan as well. Quite a useful item. I wouldn't wear it untucked, again, just like the blouse. I wouldn't wear it untucked. And the breton, I'm very much a front tucker person, and I would front tuck, and I think front tucking, this is how I'd style it. I love it, love it. I think what they've given me here is really a perfect collection of clothes. So Who's the stylist and what did she say? Oh, and the Hobbs top, and it's the first time I've actually got Hobbs in a Stitch Fix box. The Hobbs top is £59. So mint velvet and the Hobbs tops are the most expensive at £59 each, which is actually Hobbs and mint velvet prices. Things when you do Stitch Fix, you actually can select the price range of what you would expect to pay for an item. So for blouses and jumpers, I said something in the region of £30 to £60, I think. But you know, if that's not your price bracket, you just say 15 to 30 or 10 to 25, you know, you choose your price bracket. So this is where I've got these items and the prices that they are, because that's what I had said would be what I would expect to spend on a nice blouse, you know, not more than £60, and I would find anything up to acceptable. But if you don't find that acceptable, you just say up to £30, you know, and they give you different brands and a different selection. So that's how it works. You know, you don't have to go by the prices here. You can actually get different items at different price ranges. So what does the stylist say? And here's a heads up, yeah, I'm keeping them all. But if you want to know the stylist, because you want to try out Stitch Fix yourself, the stylist this time is a lady called Claudia, and I have never had Claudia style me before. And she says, "Hi Anne-Marie, welcome back. I've been assigned to sign your fix to complete today, and thank you for reviewing the preview," because I did, and I actually on the preview I rejected 2 or 3 items because they give you an email and say, this is what we selected, these 5 items. Do you want us to send these 5, or do you want to reject any now? And I rejected 2 or 3. When you reject, they then replace. So you still get 5. They replace the the items you rejected with new items, but you don't preview those, so they come as a surprise. So anyway, she says that I love the choices that you made, so the ones that I did decide to have sent to me. And once they're sent, you don't have to keep them. You can try them all on and send them back and say, no, thank you. None of it works. So you're not expected to keep them all, even after you've previewed. So anyway, so she was basically saying that she liked the choices I had made out of the preview, and then I've included 2 versatile tops. So she replaced 2 items I'd rejected with 2 tops, which is probably the Hobbs one, and the mint velvet one is my guess. The first is a classic wardrobe staple. Oh no, it's a Breton. She replaced it with a Breton. The Breton, and to balance your proportions and elevate your style, make sure that you loosely tuck the front in. Well, isn't that what I said I'd do? She's saying it too, yeah. Yeah, because otherwise that top is long, and therefore you get a top that's the equal length to your trousers. That's not good. You mustn't have, or you shouldn't have when you're dressing, you shouldn't have bottom half and top half same length. You need 1/3, 2/3 to actually have style. So that's why I'd front tuck to give me 1/3 and then 2/3. So that's better proportions, and that's what she's saying here as well. So give it a French tuck, which is actually how I styled it. In addition, I included the gorgeous Hobbs boat neck top. This is beautiful style, and the bracelet length sleeves. So yeah, great. I can show bracelets, sit in a pub and show a restaurant and show bracelets. Perfect. Beautiful style, bracelet length sleeves, perfect choice for the petite frame, which is true. Yes, she's taken into consideration I'm petite, which is why also she said do the French tuck. You know, to the top, because of my petite frame, because of my shorter body, and that's not a petite top, I would need to front tuck. If you're taller and you've got a longer trousers, because you're taller and you've got longer legs, you may achieve that 1/3, 2/3 without front tuck. Anyway, so you know, Claudia's given me some style tips here, which is good. That's good as Stitch Fix to, you know, to actually say not only are these the clothes we're sending you, but this is how I'd wear them, and take into consideration your proportions, and this is what I would do if I were you. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your fix, and I would love to hear what you think. Please leave your feedback for me, Claudia. So thank you very much, Claudia. I'll send you a link to the video, because I know that previous stylists have watched my videos. And it's sometimes watching Instagram as well. You're watching your Instagram account. It gives them ideas as well. So that is that. I'm keeping them all. Thank you very much. And if you are interested in Stitch Fix, as I said, remember, open up, show more. You'll find some information down there. And I'll see you all in one of the outfits.